What's up guys, it's your boy Mateo, owner of BOXR. I'm currently here with one of the fighters from BOXR, Tomahawk, coming off some really strong wins lately. He's gonna be teaching us on the bag today. He's gonna show you how to hit a bag and do certain drills if you're alone in the gym, or even if you can't make a class at BOXR Gym, you'll know exactly what to do on the bag. You know what I mean? So the first thing we're gonna do is, we're gonna warm up on the bag with unders, all right? Just straight, unders, unders. 1, 2, 1, 2 with a rhythm and a little bop on your toes. He's gonna show you how it's done. You know what I mean? Roll. How you would usually just warm up, you know what I mean? So check this out. He in his boxing stance. He's still evasive and moving. He's using his hips, he's on his toes, he's lifted off the floor just by a little bit, and everything, as you can see, with his shoulders are relaxed. You know what I mean? The key to warming up is being relaxed, getting a rhythm, and make sure that you got the timing right. Heads down, and he got a nice flow. He picks up that rhythm. You could do that easily for 2 rounds, straight 3 minutes, all right? And have a 30 seconds rest, and you keep it going on that pace. Now, as you get that built momentum, you could switch it up. So we go straight to straight punches, directly on the bag. Show him how the straight punches are done on the bag. As you can see, at eye level, you know what I mean? The punches are going directly straight. He got the same rhythm and the same timing exactly on doing the unders, right? You want to make sure that you got full range of motion on the bag. At the same time, hips are being used, shoulders are still relaxed, and there's a little movement in his feet going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. A little shift in between each little space that he's moving around on the bag. Now, if you want to jump it up a little bit more, go around the bag. Go around the bag. Timing is key. Boom. You do that for another 2 rounds. Time. You do that for another 2 more rounds, 3 minutes. Now you're up to 4 rounds. Now, we're gonna go on the bag on the 5th round, and we're gonna start doing light work, which means you're not going at 100%, you're not going at 80%. You go around 50 to 60% on the bag of just working normal boxing fundamentals, which is your jab, your right hand, your left hook, your simple 1, 2, your body shots, and you slowly start to put it into play and into perspective. Just like you would do it in the ring, you do it on the bag. You don't stand in the one spot. You want to make sure you're always moving. He's going to show you exactly how he does it in the ring, but on the bag. 50%. Yep. We warming up. Good. And as you can see, there's always movement after he throws a punch. He's not in the same spot. He throws a punch, he moves. He either steps back or he's evasive, and he still keeps that distance, just like he would do it in the fight. If you watch Drew's previous fights or even his sparring, which we'll show you, it's the same tactic that he does in the bag, he does it in the ring. Everything complements each other within. So as you can see, he's not wailing on the bag, he ain't pushing the bag, he actually just tapping it and taking his time. He hitting it at a precise point that when he contacts the bag with his punches, it's giving like a nice little pop and a nice little snap to it. You know what I mean? Time. We just did the warm-up of throwing all the different types, combinations, and basic fundamentals. Now we start picking up the pace from that warm-up. You're in the 6th and 7th round. You need 2 rounds, 3 minutes. You're gonna start picking up the pace to 70 to 80% on the bag. Show them what 70 to 80% on the bag is. A little bit more power, a little bit more movement in the hips. Good. And as you can see, nothing changed from the last round except just the speed increase and the power increase. The foot movement, he's moving a lot faster on his feet because he got to be more evasive. And the bag isn't swinging as hard. Why? Because he has control over the bag. The bag doesn't control him. Time. We coming into the later rounds, the 9th and the 10th round. We want to work on going back to 50 to 60 and then setting up a power shot. A power shot can be actually any shot, but that's the shot that you're setting up at the end. So if you're doing a 3-punch combination, let's say a 1-2 left hook, which is going to be a power shot, your left hook. So you're going to set that up. So setting up power shots, you're being very calculated, which means that you're predicting what could potentially happen if there's an opening. So if you're throwing, let's say, a double jab right hand, and then you're adding a left hook at the end, that left hook should be the punch that's gonna possibly hurt your opponent, or either knock out the opponent or score a nice clean shot that can get you the point. So you wanna make sure that you take everything from the beginning, which is your normal fundamentals, slow, at a good pace. Think about the shots. Think about the head movement after. Think about the power increase that you built up in the 7th and 8th round. Now, when you get to the 9th and 10th, that's when you start hitting some solid shots, but everything is calculated. It's not just thrown for no reason. So I want you to think about when you hit the bag and you're mixing up combinations, it doesn't have to be every punch that's gotta be hard. You set up the last punch as your primary power punch that could potentially be your knockout punch. Can you show them what's up? There you go, the 1-2 left hook. Now we're gonna set up another power shot. Boom, another left hook. Show us some different power shot. There you go, you got the right uppercut. He back to the jab, always sticking to the fundamentals. Boom, the right hand, power shot. Show us one more. Body shot. As you can see in those punches, every punch at the end had a snap, but at the same time, there was a defensive move. And that's something I'll get into the next videos about defense. Defense is primary when it comes down to this. You know what I mean? So when it comes down to it now, we're gonna do the last couple of rounds, which is the 11th and 12th. 11th and 12th are burnout rounds, which means all power shots at 100%. But it doesn't have to be flurry or huge combinations. It could be 3 big power shots. Pop, 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 pop. It could be a right hand, left hook, right hand. It could be a double jab, right hand, but they're all solid, not just light, easy, and then a hard hit like the last previous rounds. So we're gonna do power shots, all right? Now, you do power shots for 15 seconds. You rest for 5 seconds, you go back on for 15, you rest for 5, you go back for 15. Reason for that is based on fatigue and the burnout. You wanna be able to last in the last 11th and 12th round, especially in your workout or even in the ring as a professional fighter. So you can incorporate that into your training. 15 seconds, power shots. Beautiful. You see how there's a nice flow? It's not wasted, it's calculated. But every shot is solid and hard. It's not even about speed. It's about being precise and being powerful. 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Now, this is where you breathe, 5 seconds rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, we back to work. That's when he goes back to work, puts the power shots back on, and you do that again. You do that for 3 minutes, you burn it out for the 11th and 12th round with a 1-minute break. Now you've done 12 rounds of heavy bag work inside of your own gym, or you can come straight to the BOXR headquarters, get involved in the classes, or you could take this video, put it on, put your headphones on, and follow through and be able to do this workout. And trust me, you're gonna feel it. Yo, so if you enjoyed that video, make sure to drop your comments below. Let me know what you wanna see next time. Yo, we back on YouTube, baby. I'm back, BOXR back. We still working. My boy fighting soon, he taking over the game. Everybody that comes out of BOXR are made champions, you know what I mean? Until another episode next time, right here at the BOXR headquarters. It's your boy Mateo. Boom.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.